Hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you, giving you game 1 in a series between ZhouXiXi and Th000 here on Bright and Dark. Game 1 in this series, we'll see what's going to be unfolding here as things get underway. On the top right hand side of the map, we have ZhouXiXi spawning as the red night elf. Meanwhile, on the bottom left, we have Th000 spawning as the blue human. Now, I'm sure as many of you guys out there are wondering, am I well rested? I gotta say, I do feel a bit more rested than the previous couple of casts that I've been giving, but I want to thank you guys for sticking with me pretty much through thick and thin right now, as things are a little bit frantic in my daily life, but I still feel obligated to all of my subscribers out there who generally enjoy watching my casts to still put something out there, maybe to my own detriment and the detriment of my own popularity, as I have some bad videos out there. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening. You can see that Th000 is actually aggroing ZhouXiXi as Ancient of War. This is because ZhouXiXi actually built his Ancient of War too close to both of these creep camps. Now what is happening? ZhouXiXi's Ancient of War looks like it will get taken out, and ZhouXiXi will end up finding himself severely behind. Alright, Ancient of War is okay, and is it gonna go ahead and be repaired? It is not being repaired right now. What is going on? It needs to be repaired down to 25 hit points. There it goes, and it is now slowly being repaired by 2Wisp. That was an absolutely close call there. That Ancient of War was pretty much on life support, resuscitated from the brink. Alright, that ZhouXiXi now purposely using this archer to pull away a bit of the aggro and letting this Ancient of War heal back up. The Ancient of War should be uprooted here in just a moment and then start eating some of these other giant mushrooms, as we are looking to go into a Tavern hero by ZhouXiXi. Tavern hero, obviously the choice there based on the timing of that Ancient of War, as the Panda has been chosen. Panda first as the primary hero, very strong against footmen and militia, but I'm not quite sure how this is all gonna work out. Archmage now on the move across the map. You can see that the militia are gonna finish that creep camp there, allowing that Archmage to get very close to level 2. Meanwhile, Ancient of War is now gonna go ahead and do a little bit of creeping. Are we gonna see perhaps picking up the Tome of Agility? There you go. Now going after the lesser Voidwalkers, and this is still a serious issue for ZhouXiXi. ZhouXiXi is still behind here as the Archmage drops a Water Elemental and is putting on pressure. Alright, Footmen now coming over here. You can see the Draenei are coming over as well. There was a Breath of Fire. It really hit more of the creeps than actually any of the human units of Th000, as the Fell Beast was hired. Alright, that Fell Beast does deal a bit of chaos damage, very high range damage there. One of the reasons why it is so effective. Also, the Draenei Disciple, it looked like he actually abolished magic on something, or perhaps got detonated earlier. Alright, what are we going to be seeing here? There is the engagement. The Fell Beast now trying to come in. It looks as though the Archers is going to take a fair bit of damage as well. The Fell Beast can do a fair bit of damage, but it is a melee unit, so it cannot really chase after all of those Archers. Meanwhile, Water Elemental is going to fall here. There it goes, as the Panda now about 2/3 of the way to level 2. Alright, Fell Beast now being forced to back off. The Archers are now pulling back as well, and this is a fair amount of units from ZhouXiXi, from Th000, as ZhouXiXi is now going dual Ancient of Wars to try and train up enough Archers. Alright, the Archer's going to get in some easy shots there. 3-4 Archers working together to try to focus down units. That Archer is very low on hit points, and you can see that these Archers are just individually being controlled rather effectively as the Archmage gets to level 2. I'm trying to look across the map. I don't see where the militia are actually creeping back at home. That is the reason why that Archmage did get to level 2, as the Archer Shadow melds in time once more. This is huge, as the Archers are now all here. There, oh my goodness, that timing was absolutely perfect. healing that archer at just the right moment, and now the water elemental is very, very low on hit points. Can the panda perhaps catch up to that pesky water elemental? That is the question there. It looks as though the panda now just gonna back off here. There are a good number of archers, but as soon as Tho finishes teching defend, I don't know how successful these units will be. All right, level 2 now on that panda. Panda at level 2 gets Drunken Brawler or Drunken Haze. Both of those very, very useful, as you now see a handful of archers gonna get in all a nice 1-2 rounds of shots onto that Archmage. Archmage does have Dust of Appearance, but decided not to use it, knowing that the majority of the archers did break Shadow Meld. All right, with 7 archers on the field, ZhouXiXi is creeping out. The mercenary camp here picks up a Draenei Disciple for himself, and that Draenei Disciple is going to be able to heal back up. Meanwhile, the Archmage is looking for possible units to take out, and ZhouXiXi, if he's careful, no, there's a detonation. If he's careful, should be able to minimize any of the serious losses there. All right, let's take a look. This Draenei Seer, Potion of Greater Mana, has been left behind and now picked up by the panda, as we are looking at the Ancient of War tanking way too much damage. All right, Ancient of War down to 280 some odd hit points. It looks like it will get taken out, and there it goes. So 1 Ancient of War now, as we are now going into a Goblin Alchemist. All right, the Goblin Alchemist with the Healing Spray, one of the strangest abilities in the game. It is essentially a blizzard that heals, and by that it does do friendly healing. So you got to be careful where you go ahead and land that, as the panda now caught in a very, very bad spot. Archers are going to try to engage. There's the defend on the footman, and this fight, which was going so well for ZhouXiXi, may be at a impasse now, as the panda needs to try and breath of fire his way through all of these units. All right, the footmen know that, hey, the panda is the serious threat here, and that is the only real threat. I don't have to worry about much of anything else. Since I have defend, I can leave the archers alone unless I want to get some free experience. All right, the archers all draining all of those. What was that? It looks like 1 footman will get taken down. The panda now sitting almost at level 3. If he can get to level 3, that is going to be potentially huge. And no, does not get to level 3. All right, let's take a look. There is level 3 now, the Breath of Fire. We can see that the panda does have 270 mana, and now the Fell Beast needs to back off here. So far, ZhouXiXi is playing at an extremely high level, able to chase down some of these units, and perhaps get off another Breath of Fire here to take down units. Oh, there's the Healing Spray, and that Healing Spray keeps the units alive just long enough. All right, let's take a look. Breath of Fire was used there. Archers are now pulling back, and now that Goblin Alchemist has taken far too much damage to really do much. Tho, who was in such a good lead early on, is now finding himself very far behind, as an archer escapes at 13 hit points. Fell Beast dealing that 14 damage, non-piercing damage, was really a smart move there, picking up that 1 hero, as the panda still giving chase here. All right, are we going to see perhaps any more of these units be falling? The panda very gung-ho in trying to take down these units. There goes another footman there, and a lot of damage racked up onto the remaining units. Panda still has plenty of mana. Can it take down these units here, as it is trying to do so? Oh, the panda is actually getting healed in this fight as well, as you saw earlier, and now the panda the Archmage down to 137 hit points. There's a mana burn, as the Demon Hunter is the backup hero. All right, Demon Hunter playing second fiddle to the panda. You do not see that very often at all, as we now see that Sorceress getting taken down already. All right, Draenei Disciple is here. We are now looking to put in a bit of pressure. That Fell Beast needs to be very careful, as the Fell Beast is getting focused down just a bit. Meanwhile, we can see back off to the north, there is a lot of damage here so far. There's a Breath of Fire, and is that poor unit going to get taken down? All right, the Draenei Disciple may actually be dealing some sort of poison slow damage. No, it is not. There's Dryads as well, so maybe that's the slow poison that I've been noticing. I don't see an Orb of Venom on any of the other characters, as the Dryads somehow survive. Alchemist down to dead, as the Archmage now trying to clean up some of these units. All right, Archers and Dryads pulling back here. Demon Hunter sitting at level 1, Panda sitting at level 3. That Potion of Greater Mana making a very profound difference in this matchup so far, as the Archmage is getting rather low on mana and hit points once more. Archmage down to 71 hit points. It looks like it's going to fall, and that's got to be the GG. 2 heroes down, and Tho loses game 1 to ZhouXiXi. ZhouXiXi playing at an extremely high level in a very impressive manner. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.